per YouTube. Avete voglia di dire qualcosa? Dai, discorso.
Allora, siamo qua a Jesolo, troviamo molto bene, abbiamo appena conosciuto un nostro amico che è veramente simpatico.
Un bomber.
Speriamo di trovarci anche l'anno prossimo in questo posto. Poi da ubriaco,
He says he knows English, so let's see.
da ubriaco, when I'm drunk, I know English, my English is perfect. Perfect. When I'm drunk, English is perfect.
It sounds pretty good, yeah.
Yeah,
good,
yes,
man.
yes.
Hey guys, 90 right back again. We have another video today, and this video I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I said it before in my first video that I was talking about, basically where I was saying that if you visit Venice and you don't want to be bogged down with tourists and things like that, and you want to see where the locals basically go here in the Veneto region to chill and relax their bones and party and do whatever, this is the place. And right here where I'm at is the main Piazza Drago of Lido Di Jesolo. I've said it before in one of my first videos talking about this place, and the problem is that last time it was during the winter time when I came here, and now, as you can see, I'll turn around, you'll see it is summertime basically, and there's a lot of people. And so I'm just going to walk right now to show you guys the tourist information place. And then today I said, instead of doing like my usual videos where I explain and talk about things and stuff like that, today we're just going to be going through the city and showing you like all the things that you would see if you come here basically. Now I'm walking up to the tourist information center basically, so let me step over here. I don't know how good this is coming through because there's a little bit of wind, and let's see here if I can cross the road here. So let me turn it around in a second, show you guys where I am in the city of Lido Di Jesolo basically. And like I said before, this is one of the places where most of the local people come to chill and stuff and go to the beach and relax and everything. So here behind me, I'll show you right now, is the tourist area where you can find out about events, theater events, things like that, parties, all that sort of things, clubs, of everything. I don't know if today I'll be showing you clubs, because basically some of the clubs over here, considering the fact about the coronavirus, I do not know if they will be open. Technically speaking, they are, but I don't know if I can film in the club. Maybe I can film on the outside of the club. But this is Lido Di Jesolo, basically. So, like I said before, this right here is Piazza Drago, and Piazza Drago is basically a place where you first come. It's the first entrance into the city. There's other places where you can come in from, but I said I wanted to start the video here to show you guys just generally what it looks like if you were to come in from the main entrance, basically. So, that's some cool cars here. Check it out. So now we're going to walk to the beach, and I'm going to show you guys what the beach looks like. So let's get to that. If I can cross the street here without getting ran over. Walking through here. And the cool thing about here, like I said in the first few videos that I made, is that all your shopping and things like that for clothing, you can find really better prices compared to Venice, where you have most of the designer brands and things that cost a lot. Just to show you guys right here behind me, as you can see, this is the main strip. Basically it goes all the way that way and all the way the other way too. And this is basically the main strip where they have all the stores, bars, locales, and everything like that. Tonight, later on this afternoon, I will show you the Gasoline Road Bar up ahead, which has bikers and motorcycle groups and things like that like to meet up and things like that. So we're going to show you guys around there too later on. So let's walk over here to the beach now. So just to tell you guys a little bit of information about here, usually when you go to like beach places and things like that, usually there's all the all the lounge bars and things like that across the ocean front. Instead here it's a little bit different though, where they have basically the ocean, the hotels, and then all the clubs and everything, and all the bars are on the strip, strangely. The beach here, walking out a little bit. See if we can. That's good. So one thing I wanted to point out to you guys, that if you're coming here to Jesolo, basically you're going to have to either be inside of one of the hotels over here to pay for the beach chairs, unless they have designated areas where you can rent a beach chair and a beach umbrella, basically, if you wanted to chill in the beach, basically. So just show you guys around here for a little bit. So I'm coming up to the local skate shop here called the Fun Box here in Jesolo, and basically who do I see coming up in a cool vintage car? None other than the man himself, Gazebo. This guy right here, I talked about him on the first episode that I did, and basically he's one of the main fashion designers, local fashion designers of the place. He can make tailor-made clothing, and you should check out his store if you can do that. He has a few stores on the strip, and sometimes if you're in the store, you can personally meet him in person. I personally have met him in the past, though. He's a really cool guy. Check out his ride. Okay guys, like I was saying in the first video I made up on YouTube, we were talking about the gasoline road bar over here, and basically since the corona and everything, they've moved everything outside, and that's what you see behind me here, all the tables and everything. And there is the gasoline and all of its glory. The gasoline road bar. As you remember the first video that I did, this piazza was basically empty because it was winter time. And today basically is the 1st of August, and it is hot today. And that's the thing though, one thing that you have to notice about Jesolo is that everybody's trying to show off their cars, motorcycles and everything. It's good stuff. Check out the car. Check out the car. Go back a little bit. Check it out. And here we are at the entrance of the Capanina. And like I said before, all the bikers and road motorcycle groups come here, take a beer, take in the beach, take in the sights and everything. So, oh, somebody's got a Mustang. What is this? Charger? German. Nice car. Nice car. And usually one thing that you're going to notice about going around here in the nightlife is that since the bars and locales can't serve alcohol after 3, including the clubs can't serve alcohol after 3, so usually everything pretty much dies down around 4:30, 4 in the morning, pretty much around that kind of time period. And I wonder if there's going to be any motorcycles here today, because apparently I heard that there's a law passed around that the motorcyclists can get basically fined for having a motorcycle like grouping and stuff like that, you know, like traveling all together because of the coronavirus, obviously. So I'm not sure if we're going to see any motorcycles here parked in the Capanina parking lot, which they usually come here and park. They come straight through this alleyway right here, and they come up and park basically in this parking lot, which today, well, there's some on the far end over there. Probably see some out there on the far end. Not that many though. And this is the Capanina Beach Bar. So I'm gonna ask the security guy if I can come up here and film, probably get something to drink. Smoke the other cigar that I had, but in the meantime, let's walk out and see what it looks like. See, the Murato is one of the clubs that are here in Jesolo. If you're really looking for clubbing, Murato is the place. And there's a club right next to it, which I can't really remember the name. Sorry if I offended anyone about that, but still, I think Murato is pretty much more famous than all the other places, because the other places are more, I don't know, I'd say it's more for the older crowd in that sense, but the younger people just go to the Murato, you know, it's not, wow. I thought it was going to be way less people though, but there's a lot of people. And there is the Capanina, so you guys can see. And one thing that I never understood about this bar, in the sense of, I never understood why they didn't take off the railing and just make staircases. Basically, they could have made like a big staircase going down into the beach. But apparently, and that's one of the problems, though. Like I said before, if you come out here, either you have to bring your own beach umbrella, like here in the front. Because here in the front, basically, the Capanina is where people can bring their own umbrellas, unless you are renting out a room in a hotel or something, and you have your own beach umbrella, basically, from the hotel. That's usually in front of the hotel, which, as you can see here, let me back up so you can see the hotels. You can see the hotels in the background there. So each hotel basically has their own row of beach umbrellas going all the way to the ocean, basically, and that's the way it's kind of structured here. And at nighttime they don't let people make bonfires and things like that, because there have been fights. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a pretty peaceful place, but yeah, they try to keep people off the beach during the nighttime period, because obviously fights would break out and things like that, and they don't want they don't want to deal with it, basically. That's the whole. But otherwise, during the daytime, as you can see, yeah, lots and lots of people.